of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on the Caribbean Showtime television in Canada, and all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, absorb. We're here to inform, educate, and empower you, all right? A special good morning going out to Mr. Richard Aziz. He is the owner of Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada. I had a nice, healthy conversation with him this morning with regards to programming. And I just would like to wish Mr. Aziz a beautiful, blessed day to you, sir, and your team. Thanks again. God's blessings. Have a great day today. Be safe. Be blessed. All right? So, speaking of that, directing this morning, Hisham Costello, of course, in Master Control. On behalf of our team, let's wish each and every one of you a beautiful, blessed, productive, and great day today. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Thursday, the 24th of August, 2023. It is a day and time we will never have the opportunity to have again. Don't waste your time. Don't procrastinate. Do something constructive and productive with your day, all right? If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours, that someone special. Let's go to our quote for today, coming to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. And of course, our quote says, "Until you cross the bridge of your insecurities, you can't begin to explore your possibilities." And I'm going to read this again because I think it's really very deep. Until you cross the bridge of your insecurities, you can't begin to explore your possibilities. Whatever you are insecure about, whatever you're holding on to, that baggage, let it go, let it be. And until you let that go and close that door completely, then you can't begin to explore the possibilities that are there before you. And always remember, there is a master plan, all right? So you hold on to that, but you have to let go first. That came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. I want to remind you to check them out. This is the white tent opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas. And a gentle reminder that India in Style Expo, they will be going to La Romaine. This is behind KFC. This is opening on the 25th. That's tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Visit them to get your Rakis for your brothers, and you could choose a wide variety of garments designed for every occasion. So bring the entire family, check them out. They're coming to La Romaine, all right? Thank you so much, Hisham. I want to say good morning and a very warm welcome to my guest. And the more I spend time with her, the more I realize how much more time I need to spend with her. And she is, I would say, a true hero, a woman of substance, of integrity, and a woman who became successful despite all the odds, all the challenges. And of course, she wears many hats, many titles. I'm speaking of no other than Gayatri Mahabir Singh. And she is the owner of Royal Draperies. She's also the manager of Massa Nature Park. And she's also a singer, songwriter, mother of 4 handsome, productive, and successful sons. Gayatri, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Zelisa. Pleasant good morning to all the viewers out there. And I'm delighted to be here, and thank you so much for having me.
You're more than welcome. I am always in awe or high praises of women who had very humble beginnings, had many battles, but still look like you and emerge a winner and be able to make yourself something and someone that people will respect and admire. A hero, I would say, for women, because there are many women who, because of challenges, because of battles, because of the storms in their life, they feel as if they're stifled or they're strangled and they can't evolve, or
Yes.
their dreams can't be blossomed. Against everything that you've put up with, you've emerged a winner, I would
Yes,
say.
I did.
And you made it for yourself.
Yes.
You've made a name for yourself. And you did it the hard way and the honest way as well. Let me applaud you
Yes.
for that, first of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now, there's so much for us to talk about. But the first thing I want to talk about, because I know we're going to start doing some advertising for your business, and one of the businesses, I should say, and that, of course, is the Massa Nature Park.
Yes.
Exactly what is the Massa Nature Park, where it's located? Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, so it's located like in the Brasso area.
Right.
Right, so that will be like if you are coming from Caparo area, it's like the road that takes you to Grand Couva.
Okay.
Just on the hill there's the Massa Bar, and 200 yards into the road there's the Massa Nature Park. The Massa Nature Park, most people think, well, it's a water park. It's not really a water park.
Okay.
It's a nature park.
Yeah, when you hear nature, you
So you
think of
got
birds
like
chirping and
birds and
yeah, flowers.
we have
and-
monkeys loose all over.
You do?
We do. Yeah. We do. Our
What?
monkeys are loose. They are never in cage. They are never in leash. And people be surprised when they come and, oh my gosh, is that a monkey? And it's loose. And they will be like, oh, and stuff,
Yeah,
you know.
do. My experiences in India, I remember, you know, having monkeys on the streets
Yeah.
everywhere, in temples and whatever, and that was a nice experience. Sometimes a little scary because they know they grab your glasses or your food or
oh, they
little-
do that.
Yeah,
You know, customers come and they will, they be wicked and naughty.
Yeah.
They will take off their caps and
Yeah.
go with their glasses.
All part of the experience?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So tell us a little more about why I should come.
Oh.
Or why I should bring my daughter and I and come and spend a
Right.
day or a weekend.
Because the Massa Nature Park, it's located, okay, it's a valley between hills, so it's pure
Oh,
nature.
yeah.
It's very peaceful, and the surrounding is very, very solitary, and this is what you want when you want to relax with your family.
Well,
you
I am
don't want
thinking-
all the big set of noise and all this big deal. You
I
want to be
think
relaxed.
in my mind right now, when you're talking to me, I'm thinking this is exactly what perhaps people like myself who are busy, we wear
Yeah.
many hats, just to get away and enjoy nature and relax and have not a worry in the
So
world.
that's
So
the perfect place.
nice.
So it consists of sheds, so you get a lot of sheds from different sizes, both swimming pools for adult and children, overnight,
Swimming pools,
weekend stay,
nice.
nature trails, fishing pond, a beautiful gazebo in the middle of a pond, and
So I could take my entire staff and we could make a
yes,
cook there.
Yes,
Nice.
very nice. And most of the time during the week, it's really, really nice where you think you have the whole park for yourself.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it's a good place maybe for a retreat.
Yeah, we do a lot of retreats, a lot of church groups, a lot of retirements like
nice.
fire service, prison officers. Everybody come there to do their retirement programs and stuff. Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Good. So we are going to be advertising this as well. So I'm
Yeah.
sure that those of you, if you just want to get away, enjoy Trinidad. You know, a lot of people spend a lot of money, and that's fine. It's okay. It's your choice. And they travel the world and they see the world, but they really don't understand the essence and the beauty of what we have right here in
Right
Trinidad
here in
that we could
Trinidad.
enjoy as
Yeah.
well. And, you know, support local and know our country, you know.
And the prices are cheap. I think we are the cheapest
Yeah.
because for $80 for adult and $60 for children under 12, you get everything in the park for the entire day from half
A
9
day,
to 6.
that's a day, wait.
A day pass.
Half 9 to 6,
6
a day
PM.
pass, $80,
Yeah.
adults, $60 a
Yeah.
child. You have the pool, you have the sheds.
You have the nature trails, you have your entrance fee, you have access, well, you have your car park, you have all facilities, washrooms, you get everything.
Safe and secure, that's
Yeah.
what we want as
And
well.
it's very safe there as
yeah,
well. Yeah.
very, very nice, good. So we will be talking a little more about that. You'll be seeing her ads, hearing it on the radio as well. So that let's enjoy Trinidad a little more. Let's understand the gift that we have right
Yeah.
here. Because again, not many people could afford to take their family abroad. And now this is quite affordable to take them, spend a nice day, have a picnic, do a barbecue, make a little corridor, cook, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, actually, the managing director of Massa Nature Park, this is Mr. Johnny Hardial. He had, well, I guess he lived all his life in England. He came back, and that is the land that his father would have gotten when he came from India as an indentured laborer, and he settled there.
Some history there as well.
It's history, a lot of history. And when Johnny came back, Mr. Hardial, he decided to build a park in memories of his parents.
Oh, so
that's the nature park. Well, it's not about money. He do a lot of charity works there as well.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking in my mind so many people in so many different areas, not just families, but business, corporate. I'm always thinking of what I could do to take my employees away from the environment and spend a nice day. So that's something I think I would definitely embrace and take up, and let's go and spend a nice day at Massa Nature Park. Let's talk a little bit about your draperies. You've been sewing for a long time?
Yes, well, since I was a little child, I love sewing. And my mother always have this nice machine, no matter it was in those days. She used to sew as well, so she would have this machine home, and we all started to sew. Like, I would have destroyed so many material learning to sew and hide it here and there for nobody not to see, but eventually I get there, and I went and do courses and stuff, but I always loved sewing. I started with like sewing for myself, clothes like we will wear, bed sheets, pillowcase, stuff like that. Then I went and I did courses. Then when I had my 4 children, I used to sew all uniforms I never buy. Yeah.
Save a lot of money.
I never buy uniform for them, and they would have the best uniform in school.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Your 4 boys.
And then I started draperies when things was, you know, sometimes I don't want to go down that road where the marriage was bad and stuff, you come out of it. And when I went to Massa Nature Park there, and I was telling Mr. Johnny Hardial, in fact, I have to thank him for being here and for being who I am right now. Because he has helped me so much. It's because of him I have achieved so much in my singing and my draperies. And my business place where my company is upstairs of the Massa Bar in Brasso Junction. And when I asked him, he said, you know what, you can take upstairs of the bar and do your whole business there. So I have to thank him because of him I'm here.
It's important that we recognize the people, the pillars in our life, the strengths, the wind beneath our wings. Because when we hit rock bottom in whatever situation it is, and you find that that person is like divine intervention, that God led this person into your life. Especially as a woman and a single woman with 4 children, it's not easy. It's quite challenging.
Very hard.
And it's nice when you could say today that you found that guiding light.
Yes, I did.
And did help you to evolve, to polish you, to help you be the woman that you are today. And it's nice that you could recognize and give gratitude.
Yes, I do.
I think a lot of women out there would be saying, when would that hero come into my life to complete you? That's what it is, you know, that you feel completed, that you feel I have met this person that will stand with me through thick and thin, that would respect me for who I am, and that will also be there to motivate me and to help me to be the woman I ought to be, you know, given that love and respect. So there you go. This is the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Gayatri Mahabir Singh. And when we return, we continue our conversation. Let's go to these messages. And you know, I think it's important as women, we listen carefully and we take a page out of the chapters of her life and apply it so that we too will not stay down, or we too will know that the best is always yet to come, that we don't ever close the door to our dreams. Because despite everything she has been through, a single mother of 4 boys, she's emerged a winner and a hero as far as I'm concerned. Let's go to these messages.
Trinidad, here we come. Indian Style Expo is set to open on Friday 25th August until September 11th, located behind KFC Laramine. One show only. Get everything under one roof. Fashionable Indian garments, jewelry, footwear, home decor, bed covers, curtains, western garments, handbags and so much more. Enjoy delicious Indian food with Tandoori King, live dosas and so much more. We've got food from all parts of India. You can also check us out for furniture that you've never seen before in Trinidad. One place where you can get it all. We're guaranteed variety you've never seen before. Indian Style Expo, located behind KFC Laramine, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're open on weekends and public holidays. Indian Style Expo, one place you must visit.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trin-City. Super Quality Supermarket.
Welcome to OATS, Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, the future of healthcare, which provides full body scans, which we detect and treat cancer, tumors, all heart conditions, cysts, fibroids, dementia, Parkinson's, just to name a few. No radiation and medication is not needed. If you are tired of getting no results, call us at 354-4459 or 356-7226.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. I'm in conversation with Gayatri Mahabir Singh. She, of course, is the owner of Royal Draperies, so you know I need to talk to her about getting some draperies done. And she also manages the Massa Nature Park, and very soon you'll be seeing the ad so that you could make you could call and make an appointment to take your family or your workers, or you yourself just want to get away, make that call, all right? And very soon you'll be seeing the ads. She's also a singer, songwriter. So you know, now I want to go down memory lane. We're talking about Gayatri now, where it all started as a singer, because that was your first love, I believe, and your first passion. When did you recognize that you had a love for singing?
Since I was able to talk.
Yeah.
Serious. And well, I come from a family with siblings of 13.
13?
My mother has 13 children.
Yeah.
So I would have been in 9th. And my father would have bought the first radio when I was born. So probably hearing the radio, and I know I wanted to, like, I was born with singing. So I started singing from listening to the radio, singing with the radio. And I find I was sounding good. And I was just like loving every moment of every time I hear a song. So I would sing together with Rafi, sing together with Lata, Asha, Kishore, whoever who come on the radio station. I would sing together. And doing that from a small age,
yeah.
I become, and I could sing on the same note.
Wow, any formal practice whatsoever?
No.
What?
No. I never did.
No formal training?
No.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I've heard you. Give me a little note now. Give me a little something. One of your best favorite songs. तुम मुझे
जब कभी भी सुनोगे गीत मेरे संगे संगे तुम भी गुनगुनाओगे हाँ तुम मुझे यूं भुला न पाओगे हो तुम मुझे यूं वो बहारे वो चांदनी रातें हमने की थी जो प्यार की बातें वो बहारे वो चांदनी रातें हमने की थी जो प्यार की बातें उन नजारों की याद आएगी जब ख्यालों वो मुझे कलाओगे हाँ तुम मुझे यूं भुला न पाओगे हो तुम मुझे यूं
Absolutely beautiful. Really very touching on her Paul's reason, because it's a type of songs that you can hear on U975
It
FM
is.
Multicultural Radio, and really beautiful, very lovely voice, very soothing, I've got to say. So I am thinking here, no formal training,
No.
but your pronunciation of the words is really on par.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Because we do have a lot of local artists here in Trinidad and Tobago that sing, but they do mispronounce
Yep.
the words. Yeah, nice. God's gift, girl.
Yeah.
So you were 4 years old. You identified, you started singing, listening to the radio, singing. What do you think, or when was it that you realized, you said, well, since you've known yourself, you were singing, but really, what do you think it was that ignited that flame or motivated you to say, hey, I love this, it's my passion, and I'll sing?
Oh, the motivation was my mother. She will get up early in the morning, and while cooking, she will be singing all these songs from Mother India.
Oh my God!
And she will be singing nice songs like Nagari, Nagari, Dwari,
Nagari, Nagari, yeah.
And every time I hear that song, I remember my mother. But she was the one, and growing up in a home, a proper Indian home, I must say, where you get up early in the morning and you put your radio on this nice programs and stuff. And hearing all these nice songs, and then I tell myself, I could sing, and I want to sing like that.
What was your actual first, you would say, debut in terms of your first performance for in front of people then, a crowd?
In my primary school.
Primary school.
Yeah,
They
and I would
chose
have,
you.
I think I went up on stage and I sang Gapuchi Gapuchi Gam Gam. And I was look like, okay, so much years I would have been like 7 or 8, and everybody would, teachers and them was like, oh, she could sing so nice, and for Mother's Day programs and so on. But I'll tell you, like, I come from a poor home, a poor family, right? Where, my mother had 13 children.
But rich in love and culture, from what I've heard.
Yeah, very poor, but she instilled a lot of good values on us. And I would have liked to carry on or make it into the singing industry, become a singer.
Yeah.
But due to the fact that living in Rio Claro, where you don't have much opportunities, and growing up, and you need to focus on maybe taking your education first, and so on. But then when I was 18 years old, I went into the, with a small orchestra in Rio Claro called Stars Promotion.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did sing there.
Wow.
We had a show, even actually in the cinema, and I did sing. I sing Churali Yahe. So that would have been around that time I started
Nice. Yeah.
really getting more and more to like, but I always loved that was the main focus.
So getting involved in that orchestra then would have given you, you know, I would say opening doors for weddings and different things in the community or out of the community as well?
Out of the community.
Nice, good. That was like the doorway
Yeah.
to that path.
But when I get married, well, all that went down the drain until I get out of the marriage.
How old were you when you got married?
20.
Oh, very young.
Yeah.
So all of that singing stopped. You got married, you had your 4 kids, and then you became a single parent. You got divorced.
Yes, I got divorced, become a single parent, and become a mother and father at the same time.
For 4 boys.
For 4 boys.
How old were your children when you got divorced?
When I got divorced, my eldest son would have been, okay, I didn't get divorced at the time. I left first.
You left.
I left
you picked
first,
up.
right.
With 4 children.
Yeah.
Where were you living at that time?
I was living in Rio Claro, in the Libertyville area.
So you were living in Rio Claro.
Where I was married.
You got married and you lived in Rio Claro. You had your 4 kids. You decided you didn't want this anymore.
I decided that I walked out of it. I took my 4 children and I just walked. I never went back.
You and I will have another conversation on another day about that.
Okay.
Because I think women like you who felt pain, know what pain is, didn't know where you were going or what you were going to do. What you knew is that you didn't want this for yourself and your children. And I admire you. And I think women in that situation now, when times have changed by leaps and bounds, you know, we don't need to tolerate violence anymore.
Exactly.
So we'll have a conversation another day about that.
Okay.
Because I think you could share and impart your knowledge, your experiences to help women out there.
Well, that will be a lot of experiences.
When I look at you, nobody would tell that you've had a hard life. You've had problems.
It was very, very
You've
hard.
struggled. And more so when I look at your accomplishments and the responsibilities that you have and the hats that you wear now and how much you do, you haven't limited yourself, rather you've grown. And I admire that. And you'll talk about that as well.
Yeah.
But we need to go to some breaks.
Okay.
A break at this time, get to some important messages. When we return, we're going to talk about the new you, the single mother, and moving forward.
Okay.
Letting go of the past. And I think today, that quote that we had was so appropriate now that we are into and getting in the depth of your life. It's so appropriate because for you to move on in any aspect in life, you have to release, let go, and close that door. Close it completely in order to move on. Not that challenges will not come, not that problems will not come, but you'll be smarter, you'll be wiser, a little more mature, and handle things in a better way.
Yes.
We'll talk about this and much more when we return. Let's go to these important messages.
Charan's Bookstore for all your school books, stationery items, uniforms, shoes, board games, toys, and much more. Visit them at any of their 3 branches located at 24 Eastern Main Road, Quezay, San Juan. Telephone number 675-9024 or 675-3607. 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, 663-1884, 663-1476, or 645-3878. Trin City Mall, Trin City. Contact them at 640-3155.
Calm down, calm down.
Check out Charan's Bookstore.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety of porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Spain, Italy, Brazil, India and China. Tile Expression Limited, conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Telephone 693-0015 or 223 Tile.
Lifetime Solutions, manufacturer of metal roofing, panels, framing, guttering, and related products. Located lot number 26, Omera Industrial Estate in Arima. Give us a call, 646-5813 for further information. Lifetime Solutions. Give us a call today.
To all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on the Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada, all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, thank you so much for choosing us and sticking and staying with us as we continue to inform, educate, empower. And you know what? Sometimes answer those unanswered questions. A lot of us are struggling. A lot of us don't know where to go, what to do. And so today I'm in conversation. I would say she's a hero, a force to be reckoned with. I'm speaking of no other than Gayatri Mahabir Singh, who of course is the owner of Royal Draperies, and she manages Massa Nature Park. She's a singer, songwriter, and a mother of 4 handsome, successful sons. I got a message a while ago from a lady living abroad and says, you are a true hero. This is from the United States of America. And once you fall to the bottom, you rise again.
Yeah.
And you certainly are a hero, and she applauds you. How do you feel when you get such compliments or messages from people that you don't know, but they compliment you based on the life that you've made for yourself?
Well, when I get compliments like that, it just gives me encouragement to move up more further than where I am. Yeah.
When you see women in particular struggling, broken marriage, battling being a single parent, and they can't, you see them, but you also see them being still dependent, not making a move, and you know that they could do better. Because you've been there, done that,
Yeah.
and did so much more than expected.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Well, you know, I get annoyed because, you know why? Sometimes, especially when you around in the streets, when shogunas, I'll be there most of the time, and I'll see women with 1 child or maybe 2 children and so on, and they are begging, right? Now, I normally give monies or whatever to the beggar, but when I see you as a strong, healthy young woman, I tell myself, no way, I've been through that worse than you. You can do better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And I get that encouragement from my mother. My mother was a strong woman, and when I see my mother take care of 13 children without a husband, I ask myself why I can't take care of 4 children without a husband. And I am educated, she wasn't.
Oh.
My mother would have born in 1930.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have gone to school.
You're right.
And she would have been separated from my father when I was 4 years old.
Wow.
And then by both of them living close by, they had 4 children after me. But she was separated and she went because a father that was drinking, you know, she was a strong woman. And every time I get ill treatment in my marriage, I will think about my mother. So if my mother wasn't educated and she could do that, why an educated woman like me can't walk off and take life on my own?
I want to talk about the new Gayatri.
Yeah.
The new Gayatri that walked away, closed the door,
Yes.
walked away with 4 children and started a new chapter in your life, the beginning of a new you, a new and
Yes.
improved you, right?
Yeah.
A strong woman. Let's talk about that chapter. You know, where, in terms of your, okay, so when you were married, as you indicated, that was not allowed.
No, that wasn't allowed.
So you went back to singing and writing. You wrote 2 songs.
Yes,
Yeah.
I wrote 2 songs.
What
but
inspired you to write those 2 songs?
Wanting to sing.
Really, the desire, love to sing.
The desire to be a singer. And, you know, like I've been saying that our film songs and traditional song, we don't have much of it now in Trinidad. Everything is the chutney, and that is not my type of music. And I do what I like. So my songs that I wrote 2 songs. I will have to get it, you know, into effect very soon. I also did a recording. And I did a big recording with Big Rich. That is in the making.
Nice.
Just about any time.
Yes. Good.
So
that's nice.
That will be released on maybe the radio whenever. So
lovely.
Yeah, it's not much there for singers like us who have this love of the old and goldies, the film songs. The songs that I wrote would more be like something with nice mellow, soothing, nice, something like what Sundar Popo would have done.
Okay.
With nice lyrics and so on.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Meaningful and tasteful.
Yeah.
Give us a little insight and a little tip now. Is it a remake that you did with Big Rich? Was it an oldie, a golden
oldie?
Yeah, you want to give us a little insight?
Well, it's, it's a film song from Do Kalian. And he would have remake it with the modern mix.
So give me a little thing now. What is the song?
Okay. Sajna, 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 ऐसी में जीना जला, रात सुहानी है, प्यासी जवानी है, अब मेरी पहलू में आ, Sajna, Sajna.
It's such a beautiful song. I know if Carol is listening, she's probably singing along as well. It's really a beautiful song.
Yes. So
and I'm looking forward to it already, right? Because, you know, I'm a lover of the golden oldies.
Yeah, because I remember when I contacted him and I sent the songs, I say, look, you know, I sent on WhatsApp, I say, I want to record a song. He said, girl, look, I mash up all those songs already. Give me something that I don't know about. So I was like, here, what? I WhatsApp this one. I said, I like this one. I'm thinking about it. He said, good, I like that. So
yeah, it's a beautiful song. Really nice song. Very provocative song.
Yes, I love that song. Since I was,
it is quite nice from Do Kalian. Nice. So you went on, you sing, you manage. Because life, of course, will not be always a bed of roses.
No.
What were some of the challenges that you faced going back out there on your own? What were some of the challenges?
Having to work myself to support 4 children.
Really?
It was very hard, and when I sit here now and I realize I did it, I ask myself how I did it, but I know I did it.
You feel proud, huh?
I'm really proud. And my children, I'm very proud of them. All children were not meant to be university material, right? Some of them will go a different way. But I did send them to school and make sure of that, and I did keep my 4 children with me.
Yeah.
Send them to school, give them education, take them to the temple, the scout troop. I get them involved in everything.
You heard what you just said there? Temple, scouts. You inculcated morals and values. You inculcated and molded culture, so they're well-rounded, cultured young men that could make you proud wherever they go in the world, and that is important. Not just make you proud, but Trinidad and Tobago proud. You're correct. Academics is extremely important. I am an advocate for academics. I'm an advocate for education because I think it's your gateway to the world, that you hold the power, that nobody could take away your education. Regardless to what, you have your education. You could go anywhere in the world and stand, right?
Yeah.
But also, as what you said, that is extremely important. Not your 5 fingers, none are the same. Not everybody will be one to take academics or go on to university. But you see, when you have a trade, look at you, singing talent, sewing talent, and you even, because I guess of your background with education, you manage the Massa Park.
Yes.
So it works together, coming together, fitting together like a puzzle. And you're correct, that is so important. So for those out there who think it's the end of the road or the end of life for you, understand that you hold the key and you hold the power to change things for yourself because you did it.
Yes.
It's a strong message this morning, you know, and that message is everything is impossible.
Everything is impossible.
Everything is possible. Once you have the mind, once you have the attitude, you have the ambition, and you know, like you said at the very beginning, it was nice that somewhere along the line in your life that that spark of energy or light came your way to help you to evolve.
Yes. Yes.
And you've recognized that, and that is important, and that's because you have an open mind and positive. What do you say to women in particular who say, it's over, my life is over because my marriage over, or because I don't have a partner? What do you, I want you to look into the camera and talk to those women today.
Your marriage might be over, but your life will now be starting. Because when you walk off from a broken marriage, there are a lot of better opportunities for you. And I experience it. So anybody think that life over because you left your husband, or you walk out of a marriage, or you don't know how to walk out, your mind is the most powerful thing in this whole world. And once you make up your mind, you could accomplish the whole world.
So true.
Really.
And you know, there are people who feel because the marriage is broken or they get divorced, that they will be branded, or people will talk down to them or treat them less than who they are, or they feel that they are nothing, they have no worth. You follow? There are people who would have the power like you to say, well, enough is enough, I ain't taking this shit. I taken my, you didn't leave your 4 children, eh? Mind you,
No,
you picked up your 4 children and you went.
Yes, I did.
You said enough is enough. I'm not tolerating or taking any more. You were strong. There are women who are not strong enough to do that, because the truth is they don't know where they're going, where they're getting money to feed themselves and their 4 children, where they're even going to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in that case, when I take my 4 children and left, I know I was going by my mother. That is all I know, but I didn't know where I was going from there, what I was going to do. But at the time when you make up your mind to do something, the other things will come after.
They fall into place.
Everything will fall into place.
Did you set goals in your life at any time? Did you at any point of time, you know, you said, this is me, and I'm going to set a goal and I'm working towards it? Or did it just fall into place?
No.
Because I believe in the power of the energy of letting your thoughts, of saying things, manifesting, writing it down. I remember when I was putting together this TV studio, I ensured that a radio studio was built, an area. I didn't know where the money was coming from.
Yes,
I didn't know. I mean, I had a dream that one day, and it was there. You know, I'm the person that I would put things, energy into thoughts. I sometimes write things down and work towards it. Did you at any time set goals for yourself or barriers for yourself?
Yes, I did. When I was 11 years and my mother couldn't send me to school, I went and worked to get an education, to pay my school fees. And my goal in life was to get an education. That was my main goal. I didn't care what come my way. And sometimes there were lots like, you know, you have too many children home in the house, and that was like problems. But I did. That was my goal, to get an education. And if I had to work and pay for it, I did. At a tender age, I did 11 years, and I was working part-time in the supermarket in Rio Claro.
Wow.
Right? Because my mother couldn't afford it. It was too many children.
13 children
right?
alone.
Yes, and she alone. So I did my part. I set that goal. My other goal was to take care of my 4 children. My goal wasn't really to get married, but sometimes you have to. And
May I ask, was it a love marriage or an arranged marriage?
it really wasn't a love marriage, because when you have parents with many children and your parents say it's time for you to go,
You get an offer. It was a good offer.
yeah, well, we did meet. He did meet, and he came home, asked my mother, to get married, and we did. So, like in August, September, and November 1988, I would have gotten married.
I want to
Just
say
in
this.
3 months.
I would like to say this to you, however. Despite the fact that there was a lot of hurt and a lot of pain, there were 4 beautiful gifts you got from
Yes.
God. So what was meant to be happened. It was part
If
of your
that's your
path.
karma, well, so be it.
And you, out of that,
Yeah.
evolved 4 beautiful sons. That was your blessing out of
Yes.
it. And the lessons, of course, that brought you to this point of your life. Don't you think?
Yes, I did.
Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with this beautiful, dynamic lady, sharing, her life with the world, so that we could understand that if you knock on a door and you're persistent and you set goals, anything is possible with the grace and blessings of God. Let's go to these messages.
South Trinidad, here we come. Indian Style Expo is set to open on Friday 25th August until September 11th. Located behind KFC Laramine. One show only. Get everything under one roof. Fashionable Indian garments, jewelry, footwear, home decor, bed covers, curtains, western garments, handbags and so much more. Enjoy delicious Indian food with Tandoori King, live dosas and so much more. We've got food from all parts of India. You can also check us out for furniture that you've never seen before in Trinidad. One place where you can get it all. We're guaranteed variety you've never seen before. Indian Style Expo, located behind KFC Laramine, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're open on weekends and public holidays. Indian Style Expo, one place you must visit.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Passage to Asia, the award-winning restaurant and banquet suite located in the heart of Chaguanas, the best fusion food restaurant in Trinidad and Tobago. From the second you enter to the moment you leave, you will be treated like royalty. Come, dine in luxury and enjoy the finest combination of Asian cuisine prepared by skilled and qualified chefs. At Passage to Asia, the experience is truly unforgettable. Perfect for families, couples, and large groups. Passage to Asia, located at St. Ives Street, Chaguanas. Contact 672-2701. Also, visit us on Facebook and Instagram.
Have you been diagnosed with stroke, Parkinson's disease, dementia, or migraine headaches? Do you have weakness of your feet, hands, or face? Are you having trouble with your memory? Do you keep forgetting where you place your keys? Do your hands shake? Are your muscles stiff? Do you have bad headaches? Then the solution is Synapse Medical Services Limited. The consultant physician at Synapse Medical Services is a UK-trained specialist in internal medicine with Canadian training in general neurology and stroke neurology. To book an appointment now, WhatsApp 367-9368. That is 367-9368, and be on your way to a speedy recovery.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm really having a beautiful conversation with this lovely lady, Gayatri Mahabir Singh, and talking about life, talking about her, what she would have gone through and her accomplishments in life. So to all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on the Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada, all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, thanks for choosing us. Please like it and share it. It's a beautiful conversation today with this lovely lady. I want to read this message that came in from Jamaica. Jen, good morning, darling. She's out there in Jamaica and she's one of my loyal and ardent viewers. And Jen, I just want to wish you a great day today. And to all of our viewers out there in Jamaica. And she says, I want to read this to you, right? She says, good morning, Zelisa. How I wish that women in general would understand that we were made strong and that, like your guest, we have the ability to rise above adversity. No marriage is always better than a bad marriage. I feel very proud of her. We must believe in ourselves. She also has a beautiful voice. This is from Jamaica.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jen, for taking the time to send that message. Good morning, Zelisa. Okay, good. So this is somebody that's saying that a cousin is married to one of your family members. Good, great. So thank you so much. And she went on to say, with God, everything is possible. Yeah, which is true, eh? That is my mantra, eh?
Yes.
It could be what? I say, God, you are in control. I am putting this for you to deal with. I will follow your lead. And let me tell you, for whatever reason, it works out. Huh?
Yes, I do.
Whether I might think it's bad at the moment, but the sun will shine eventually. Something good will turn out of it.
Always.
Yeah. Now, you have had a love relationship with U975 FM. I took the station over, I would believe, about 8 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I took the station over, we've changed the format a little bit. The staff came on board, they do their magic, and we've changed the format to the classics, the best of the best, when I say it, right?
Yes.
And I say it with passion. And I really want to applaud my staff, because without them, they are the ones that really bring the music alive. You could pop in a CD, let me tell you something, you could pop in a CD and listen to the Golden Oldies, or you could get on your phone and Google whatever. But listening to the station itself, how it really gels beautifully, you know, and you're a lover for the Golden Oldies. But I want to talk about your love relationship with the station. And that's where I met you. You came into, you met with Mukesh on the afternoon drive.
Okay, so it would have been like 2018, somewhere there. Mukesh, together with Anand Rampasad, saying Carol and maybe the staff, they came to Massanetia Park.
Nah.
And I was introduced by someone to Mukesh Baburam. And the person said to Mukesh, I'm introducing you to Gayatri, and she just sang. Mukesh said she just sang. I say, yes. We were in the gazebo in the middle of the pond in Massanetia Park.
Nice.
He said, sing a song for me. So I sing, they say, Aja. He said, but you tell me the girl could sing it, and tell me she sing so good. So I started, and today I want to thank Mukesh Baburam and 97.5 for giving me that first opportunity to be on air. And I came in the studio in Mukesh program, and I did a lot of singing when I was promoting the show in the park. And I get that exposure with him, with Mukesh, and I really want to thank him today. Because of him, I have reached, and then if it have functions, he will call me, Gayatri, you can come and do a few selections.
Very nice.
So when they were having Passage to Asia, he called me, Gayatri, and You want to come and do a few songs in Passage to Asia? And I said yes.
He had you on his show. That's when I first met you, when you came in.
Yes. So
Mr. Rampasad Singh was here that day.
Yes.
And he was jokingly making jokes with
Yes,
you and things like that. But that's just his nature and how he is, his personality.
That is his,
just
I know him,
person.
yeah.
And I openly also would also like to thank him for trusting me and giving me the opportunity to take this station and to allow it to blossom.
Yes.
And we still work hand in hand with regards to his advice, which is extremely important. So it's nice knowing that Mukesh has, I don't know, he seems to just have this gift of connecting.
Yes, he do.
Of people love him, they adore him, they can't wait for him. He is simply infectious, and I really want to say, I was saying this actually to Mr. Rampasad Singh. He's out of the country, but I was saying to him on a business conversation that Mukesh is really a very humble soul.
Yes.
When I tell you, a humble soul, and very always willing to participate, willing to be part of a group that wants to grow with you. And I feel very privileged to have him on board.
Yeah, and then I was listening to the radio and they say, well, Mukesh will be back on Talk Your Talk. So I couldn't wait to call and, you know, welcome Mukesh. I felt like it was the best thing that ever happened to 97.5 again.
I know, people from all over the world,
yes,
you know.
He's so spicy, spontaneous. He is, you know, he make people... I'll be going on the drive-in and listen to Mukesh program and I'll be laughing.
Down to earth, down to, he's very down to, you're right. And he has the art of really making your day nice and easy after a hard day's work. I think we have him in the right area where he would really make that day, that time lighter for you.
Yes.
Put you in a different mood, put you in a different zone, you know.
Yes.
And not many people have the art of doing that. And I've got to say, we're quite lucky to have a nice bunch of people.
Yes.
Gayatri, your closing comments. What do you say? Look into that camera and send your message today.
Okay, so I would like to say to all the ladies out there who think that they are tied down, in marriage especially, and you can still be there, but if you want to come out, you can come out and you can still make all your dreams come true and it will be better than what you were in before.
Another message just came in. Good morning, Zelisa. She's a very strong woman. My life very similar to hers. I'm divorced now, but very happy. Congratulations to you, darling. Power to you, all those women out there who've been able to make it despite the odds, despite all the challenges. I want to applaud you. And I want to thank you for sending those messages, because by you sending those messages, it's not just helping her to know that motivates her and make her feel proud of herself for what she's accomplished, but for the thousands of women out there, you give them that energy, that spark, that desire to know if you did it, they can as well. I want to thank you kindly. I want to applaud you. I want to congratulate you. And I want to wish you the very best as you continue to grow from strength to strength. And I want to have openly invite you to come back with me, have a conversation. And this time, we're going to have a one-on-one about women.
Yes.
We're going to have a one-on-one about violence,
yes,
about domestic violence, and how serious an issue that it is. I thank you, and may that light shine in your path. Until we meet again, my friend, and all the best to you. God's blessings.
Thank you so much, Zelisa, for having me on your program today. I thank all the viewers out there for listening to this program. And 1 minute, I just want to thank Mr. Johnny Hardial for helping me to be where I am today. Thanks very much, everyone.
Okay, darling. So this is where we're going to wrap things up. I thank you kindly for choosing us, allowing us to influence you in a positive way, add value, motivate you, add that spark to know that the best is always yet to come. Keep smiling, be positive. All right? Always reminding you that with God, all things are possible. All right? Do have yourselves an awesome day today. Be safe, be happy, be blessed. Thanks for choosing us. And, of course, reminding you we've got that repeat at 3 o'clock on Synergy TV. Please, for those on Facebook, like it and share it. Keep smiling.